Let's go. Tap in with me. Thursday morning show with Parlay King, 101 TV. As you come in, hit the subscribe, hit the notification. It's simple. It's a laid back day today. Seem like it's a lot going on, but it's not a lot going on in the sports world. Baseball only about 3 or 4 games, 4 or 5. It's one finna start exactly in 15 minutes. I'm not dealing with it. The Oakland and Washington game. Oakland messed me out my money yesterday, so I'm just gonna stay away from them. That's what I'm doing.
Universe of solutions. Telling stories. Experiment.
What you hear in the background is not reflecting to me trying to make any money with this YouTube or any other platform that I do be on. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification. Raw Uncut Talk with Parlay King 101 TV. I woke up to some money, man. I hit a 2-pick, really. It was 2 pushes on it. It was supposed to be a 4-pick. KPO, man, that's the Korean League Baseball Organization, or whatever they call it. In South Korea. I mean, North Korea don't got no baseball team. But it actually came through, which I'm finding something unique. I can put a parlay prize pick in at nighttime, wake up to everything in, give or take one game that's over with by 6 or 7 in the morning. But that's a good thing, man, that I done added to the sports handy with me capping. But you can get at me if you really want in on the Discord. The super bad lock channel that I got, where I'm gonna be placing my personal picks in that channel right there. But we got open chats in the Discord where everybody can talk amongst each other, share picks, even get in each other personal inbox. Whatever you do, gotta get some money. I'm welcoming everybody to get monies, but my channel that I have in the Discord is gonna be for personal picks drop daily with me and the ones who actually get access to that channel. On that note, man, let's get to it. Salute to everybody that's in the chat. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification. We got 4 or 5 baseball games today. We got 3 NFL games today. We got a few WNBA games today I want to speak on, but I'm not speaking too much, touching bases with WNBA because they play. I didn't want to come on and roast a professional league. But you look at WNBA players, the way they play, they be out on the court all game, 10 quarters, 10 minutes a quarter. Salute to you. I can't even pronounce your name, man. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification. Salute to you. I'm trying to give away quality picks for everybody to win some money with sports wagering in the United States or above. Wherever you at, if you got a sports book, you can put some of these picks in that I do give out, and it could be useful. WNBA is one of the worstest professional leagues, period. First of all, they're getting mad because they play $70,000 a year, get paid. Then they want to drop the goals to 9 inches so maybe they can dunk instead of shooting bogus layups that miss all the time unless it's key players. I mean, Wilson actually is one of the best players in WNBA. You got a few rookies, second-year players trying to claim their spot, but they staying hurt on the bench and out. Then you got some veterans that really can't really play ball, but they steady in the league playing up and down the court. Hey, do y'all feel WNBA should get a walkout and get paid more, or shouldn't they get paid more because they don't put out as much abilities that we expecting, like the male athletes, just being straightforward? NBA is more entertaining, even though they ass be tripping on certain type of ways they play, but you're going to see dunks, you're going to see high auxiliary activity play, 3-pointers, good defense, shaking a person off they just doing everything. Yeah, NBA is around the corner too. So we finna drop that W from that NBA and let's get to it soon. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, a lot of people be like, man, this dude be ranting, but I be talking facts. MLB action today, you know, it's a 10-minute live with Parlay King one-on-one TV. That's what I'm starting naming the show. Until it picks up, we can go further than that. NFL starts today, preseason. I don't see too much happening today. Everybody going to choose what they choose, no matter what team you go with, no matter who you take for the over and unders. A lot of times people say it goes over at the beginning of preseason, especially week 1. So my suggestion to anybody, man, I'm just giving game. I'm not telling. Salute to you for subscribing to the channel. Get at me, Parlay King 101 on IG. If you want in on the Discord, I got actually an open chat Discord, but I got ways you can get my personal picks daily by my locked channel. But on that note, man, NFL action. You got Cooper Rush starting with Baltimore, and they got his over and under at 129.5. You got to be the judge. Is they going to keep him in the game at least half time? Are they going to run in Baltimore? They going to pass? You know, they're a running style team. I don't know if they switch their offense to try to pass more. But we got to see tonight. It's all up in the air the way these teams play. I will give you 2 prompts that I do like. I will give you 2 prompts that I do like. I like Ashton for the superstar running back out of Boise State. I like him to get over 21.5 rushing yards if he plays. All this is a if tonight. If they play. They might come in there for 1 or 2 series where if they do get that 15-yard run, he come back and gets 2 yards. You know, he get 4 carries and he get productive work off them 4 or 5 carries. Or they might keep him in the game the full first half. You never know how the game's going to be with Las Vegas Raiders. They are actually trying to contribute to winning. And they got Tom Brady out there as a general manager. I don't know what his position out there, but he's something. Pete Carroll is out there. Geno Smith is actually out there. They got a good running back. Hey, I might be underestimating what the Raiders are building up in Las Vegas. And you know Pete Carroll coming from Seattle, he going to have a good defense on the field. He might have a semi. I don't know why he brought Geno Smith out there. That's the only thing I'm thinking with Las Vegas Raiders, that they might not be as what people think. They're going to be the same, what I think. Not winning nothing. Be truthful. I'm back. Not winning nothing. But hey, we got to see. Only one I like off the Raiders is the running back to get over 21.5. We just going to try it. I'm going to try it. Just put it that way. Here's another pick that I do love. I don't know why Seattle drafted Mel Ryan, whatever his name, the one that played with Alabama. He trash. When he was at Alabama, he couldn't get yards. They should have got Sanders at Seattle at one point, but, you know, he probably didn't want to play at Seattle anyway, so that was a good move not to get him. But you got to just realize that they got him out there at 23.5 rushing yards. Do we think he's going to run the ball? They want him to come into a passing quarterback. He like running, though. He going to scramble, but I don't think he'll get 24 yards rushing. I'm taking him under. That's just my opinion. All this is my opinion on preseason until we get to the real games. That's 2 Russian picks that I do like that I'm giving out, which I don't know. We're gonna come back and assess it tonight or whatever after the games. And one more that what I want to talk about the NFL. It's a bunch of stuff I want to talk about the NFL, but we just bring it in slow. Now, if these teams score points, here's another prompt. You can look at the one like Indianapolis Colts should get some points tonight. They actually favored over Baltimore. And if they get the 2 touchdowns, the Indianapolis Colts kicker should get the 1.5 over 1.5 extra points. I hope they don't. Only ones that don't go for extra points in preseason is the Cowboys. That might be under the tape when the Cowboys play Saturday. But I think if any of these teams get 2 touchdowns, the over extra points will come through. But you just got to hope they score a touchdown. So that's another good prompt. The extra point, 1.5 prompt is real good to take today, tomorrow, Saturday, all through preseason. But we done seen some games where these scores is like, shit, 10-6. A lot of people is out there in the metaphor that I do be holding conversations outside of this. They do say that most games will probably go over the 30, 34, 35, 36, stuff like that. I suggest if you're on a site where you can buy the points down, buy your points down low. You might have to put more money on it or whatever, but if you get 29, 30, 31, 32 over and unders, you will hit. See, I'm giving you some fly NFL preseason game because, man, when it get critical, 4th quarter, they put the scrubs in. Yeah, now we starting to call them the scrubs because I still got black backlash on NFL from last year. They still the same players. It ain't like these niggas did nothing fabulous and gonna come out. I hate to keep saying that word. I'm gonna hold my tongue on it. But we know the scrubs is gonna show they true colors in preseason and play truly like they play. Point blank. So be in store for the scrubs to play like they play. So that's covering I just covered NFL. I like 2 games in MLB tonight. I like Miami on the reverse plus 1.5. I like Cincinnati plus 2.5. Them the only 2 MLB games I do like tonight. We're gonna come back and assess that. WNBA, which I was talking down on it, but I do like Thomas over field goals. If you do prompts tonight, she should have 12 or 13. It's a competitive game tonight, so they will use her shooting towards the goal. So all she got to do is shoot at the rim, get 12 field goals, attempts or whatever. I like the Sparks money line first half. They actually playing Connecticut Suns, which I consider one of the worstest franchise in any professional sports of all time around the world. Suns is more worse than let me see a team that I can compare them to. The 0-16. No, it ain't been no NFL team when 0-16. The old school Tampa Bay Buccaneers when they used to have the orange ass hammer with the fucking uh, flag, the pirate, the feather, something was hanging out the hat. The old New Orleans Saints when they was in a Superdome and people had trash bags on their head with the eyes poking out, and they was calling them the ain't. The sorry Seattle Seahawks when they wasn't winning no game and they crowd base was trash. The Detroit Lions when they were just terrible. The Chicago Bears, they always had a pretty decent team, so I'm not finna shit on them. The Carolina Panthers 2-3 years ago when we just knew Bryce Young was suck and he was just the worstest team, period, we ever imagined. How was he drafted number 1 in the NFL? Now y'all get the picture of who the Connecticut Suns is. So I like the LA Sparks money line first half. Thomas over field goals. Miami MLB reverse line plus 1.5. Chicago reverse line plus 2.5. Make sure if you're on the app where you can buy the 2.5. Aston for the Raiders over 21.5. Them just hearsay maybes. Mill run for Seattle quarterback not to get over 26.5 rushing yards. Give or take, Cooper Rush starting for Baltimore. I still don't know about the big major passing yards they're giving out today, but we're going to see. And remember the field goal attempts, the field goal after extra points or whatever. I like some of the ones, if they do score a lot of touchdowns, they should get the extra points over 1.5. On that note, it concludes. I've been on 15 minutes, 16, but I'm finna get off. On that note, subscribe to the channel, man. Share it. Share it somewhere where you know it's a sports fan that want to come and get raw, uncut talk and not trying to be too politics about giving away picks. And if you read between the lines, you should get some money every day. We're going to come back tonight and assess all this, probably during the late game or after the late NFL game. We're going to analyze it. Welcome to Edition. Subscribe to the channel. Share it. I'm out.